Good morning, everyone. Well, as always, just getting this all set up. Always a little tricksy to start. Let's see if she's working. Rock and roll. Go on, yes, we're all set up. Welcome to a very special stream, as it is the 10th anniversary of a game, which is a little bit depressing because time does move on. But here we are, about to have a little go on a brand new For the Samurai campaign. I'm planning this just to kind of be a one-off, really. Mostly as we've already done a legendary campaign, going ahead and playing as Saga for the Imperial Forces. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's go start up a Shogunate one and just have a little bash on one of the best games in the history of Total War. And definitely the best in terms of like actual rifle combat in this is so much better than any other Total War. Even Napoleon, that's saying a lot. Well, no, I've got to remember who we're playing as, because there's actually a really easy faction. I think it's on the Shogunate side. Is it the Aizu? Shido recruitment. Who's the weird one? There's one that gives you improved recruitment replenishment when you're in enemy territory, and it's like, what? That is insane. Oh no, I think it's one of these guys. Raj, naval enlargement, zeal, marauding. Oh my days, I don't know who it is. Go on, we'll have to have a quick look through. I like how this doesn't actually load. I hadn't noticed that before. Interesting. We got foreign trade, minus 15%. Enterprise, 10% income from business chain. Interesting. Plus 15 to the loading skill of rifleman. That sounds very enticing. Aizu, discipline, Shinsengumi, tradition. Now there are a lot of mechanics in this game actually that these become quite important, because actually Shinsengumi are insanely good. I have completed a campaign as these guys. Ah, that's the one. Resourcefulness. Armies can replenish an enemy territory. Winter months accepted. Yeah, they're an easy start. I wonder why. Plus 2% to the movement speed of all units as well. Guerrilla warfare plus 6 to the possible number of Yukikitai units. I think we'll be playing as them, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put on legendary. We want on campaign, never do shorts. Shorts always way too short. And we're going to skip the intro. Why? There is some copyright protected music. I know CA have said they don't have copyright protected music in their games, but YouTube flags it every time for some reason. So we're just going to go ahead and skip this intro. It is good though. I recommend watching it if you can. In fact, if you check out my Saga video, I basically just cut out some of the music for it. So you can have a little watches over theirs. I might link that in actually. Pop a little something. Evil way though, our mission issue, developing our land, increase your clan's development for inspired endeavors. Marvelous. Go on, so the big things for this game are your clan development, which actually has a huge effect on how you play because it will change your development level. The higher and higher you go, the worse happiness you will have, thanks to being modern. That said, you get some pretty beefy improvements. Most campaigns you'll end somewhere around 2 or 3, even if you're really trying for like traditionalists. I suppose you could finish with 1. I wouldn't see the point, but if you really wanted to. Come on, what will we look up? I think we should look up bonsai and firing. I'm going to work towards these. Actually, that might be worth it, just grabbing that now to enable the construction of a barracks. Because those units are super duper powerful. Whereas here, we don't actually have access to anything that good. We have the traditional dojo, which does eventually get good. How far do you have to go in? you have to become a master to get bow key. Wow. Right, well, we'll work towards that eventually. Of course, the other thing is we have our ships, and this little line here is our bombardment range. So we can actually go ahead and bombard these guys, and then we can attack and use them...
My lord.
use the actual bombardment in the battle. Really powerful. Let's go on, let's open up. Oh, no damage, of course, of course. Ah, four times. Let's see, just gonna check over here. I think we're gonna have to expand this way, unfortunately. Why do we know where Saga is? Interesting. Because there is actually the mission to own somewhere over here. Probably Kyoto or something. However, we will be moving up north. We want to claim Hokkaido. Let's grab you. Bring you over.
Awaiting your next command.
Yari, spear, and matchlock.
Yes, my lord.
Can we
Hi.
have a little go? Nope. Shinobi executed. That did not work. Right, we'll have to build them at another point. Whoops. There we go.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, for now, let's get in there. Whatever armies we have. Attacks up a bit, I think, as well. Right, so, obviously the garrison comes in. We're going to continue the siege. If that turns into a battle, we will be alright. Bring in some reinforcements. We're going to go ahead and actually get some construction in before we spend all our monies. 10% of the cost of recruiting artillery. That could be good. I like that. Excellent. Build a port because ports are very, very powerful in this game. We definitely want some yariki. And what do we have in the way of our yarikachi? Only got the one. I think we might get two of them because they're actually pretty darn powerful in the melee, and then the rest of it will bulk out with levy. Now for diplomacy. Already trading with all we can. Let's check our clan. You there. Now, unlike in original Shogun 2, you can't just automatically give commissions. You actually have to unlock them. And you do this by basically just upgrading these guys, getting their ranks higher. So for now, that's really all we've got. Slow turn. I will say as well, playing on Legendary, probably not the best idea to attack straight away. Fine. It should be fine at least, because if we can get set up in a decent position, we actually might be able to take out a pretty hefty chunk with our artillery bombard. Yeah, just get the help of our general in there. We have naval support. Alright, let's go ahead and fight this. We don't want to do drop-ins. Sorry. But I will say, there are still people doing drop-ins in these games. I was very surprised actually playing Napoleon. I managed to fight someone out of nowhere. I think the stars aligned for that one. Let's see if we can't get in a bit of a naval bombard and possibly some naval combat if we can. We might just go to war with someone at the end just to have a naval match. Right, to begin with, we don't have much in the way of anything great. We do have these guys. Yukitaki. Yes. Our reinforcements are coming in over from this flank. We could... No, it's not great, not great. Looking for some kind of advantage we can use. I think we might have to use this. The thing is, since the enemy has cavalry, we don't actually have a defense against that cav. And we haven't got technology to fire by rank or anything yet. So that don't bode well. Alright, set them up. Cavalry in the back. We will be using you. Oh yes, we will. Now they're all armed with swords right now.
Defend, sir.
The greatest advisor in any Total War game. Alright, and we do need to be a little bit careful because we're probably going to lose the spear levy. Who's this? Levy Garrison Infantry. Ho 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 ho. Alright. We're actually going to take you out, we thinks. I'm keeping an eye over here because it takes 2 minutes to ready up, but eventually we're going to get a focused fire upon the enemy. Alright, let's get them charging in, force these guys to set up, and then we're actually going to charge them in the back. We'll take some losses. Come on, charge! 9 down. Alright, charge him in the back. There we go. Finally got in. It took us a lot of damage, though. That's never what you want to see. Alright, the Yarikachi getting hit a little. That's okay. Got some nice shots coming in here now. You guys done? Levy out. Come on over. They do have some Yarikachi over here. What we're actually going to do is change targets. And we're going to go ahead and promote these guys. Give them a bit of a boost. Right, let's get focus fire right on here. So that should be a nice fire for effect. Give them a little boost. Come on, guys, get this fire off. I want to see big hits. Come on, artillery. Yes, a stream. G'day, Flamingo. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't feeling too great yesterday, so we were a bit slow off the bat. Here comes the artillery shot, and unfortunately, everything has moved.
Damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir. Sir, your general is
There
under
were
attack.
Yarikachi versus rubbish. Alright, we're hoping to snipe the general. 2-on-1 here. Just want to try and get in on the back. Thankfully, this is our secondary general, not our main. So, hopefully... Oh, nice. We're drawing them out. We've got good shots on the line there. Oh, yes. General's done. Right, you come on over. You come on back. Looks like the enemy is starting to break.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
That we have. Alright, you guys get firing over there. We're going to continue, and we're just going to chase these down. Getting a bit of experience for our generals. Thankfully, in this game, you still gain experience, even if you're attacking defeated foes. Bit of a weird one, but yeah, it's pretty useful. Alright, they're all gonzoed. Clear them out. Oh, it's a bit annoying. We should have gone on to area. So this actually covers, as you can see, quite a large area of the battlefield there. Would have been a danger to our soldiers. Oh well. Playing old Assassin's Creed games, mate. I still love the first one. I know a lot of people complained that Assassin's Creed 1 was like very samey and repetitive, but I liked it. Alright, let's go ahead and we're just gonna claim this. It's one dude. Yeah, we lost 2. That's fine. There we are. Alright, let us peacefully occupy. And I think you need to be rank 3. Yeah, well, a little more to go.
At your command. At your service.
Alright, let's come in here and establish a spy network. Let's see a little further afield.
As you command.
You actually don't start off with many enemies in this game, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to remember. I don't think you have trading points in this game, if memory serves. I think you just kind of auto trade so long as your port is open. Right, that's coming along. This is all building up. Clay pits. Okay, we actually kind of need to upgrade this because this has an increase of trade. And now we can start trading with others. We're allied with them, so we had better start trading with them.
Be welcome, my
Give us a little
friend.
cash.
I have ordered sake prepared to whet our wits and warm our
Marvelous.
hearts.
Oh, come on. Give us a little payment. Bring in the sake, you can pay a little. Come on. Okay, how about 20? Thank you. It's not like Shogun 2. You can't just make insane amounts of cash. Alright, who are they? Fujita. They are Allegiance Imperial. An important thing to note, as if we end up with war, the Imperial forces, that won't do good. Now that said, they are allies and trade partners of these guys. They're enemy of the Aizu. We like the Aizu. I think we'll leave that be, because we'll probably actually go to war with them. Yeah, Mito looks like a good one to go up against. Or... oh, yes, we are going to war with them. That's where I live. Hitachi. Or Hitachi. Never pronounce the chi for some reason. Oh, yes, we need to prepare for battle. Mighty battle. For that, we are going to need some better equipment. Glad to see that the channel's growing. Yeah, it's coming along. Little by little. Getting, as I said, I haven't been feeling too good for the past couple days. It's been a bit down lately, but no, we're going to be working on some new stuff, trying to get more and more reviews, really trying to get back into that habit. Although I did realize, I was right in the list, actually, I've reviewed more than I fought this year. Sunblaze, Old Admiral, Terabane, War Mongrels, Dungeons of Dreadrock, Battlefield 2042. It's a little bit, you know, pleasing just to see there's more than I thought. I'm gonna have to save though. I like playing Total War games that have America in it because I live there. It shouldn't make a difference, but it does kind of make you go like, oh, let's do this. Oh, hello. Mito have actually declared war on us. We accept. There is mounting unrest in Shimosa. Capture the province of Hitachi soon. Looks like the Edo... We lost our ally there. Edo's still trading though, thankfully. They are allied to the Edo and the Mito. We might be able to trade.
I have weapons that need
We'll
polish.
grant military
Speak
access
quickly,
for 5
so that I
turns.
may be about something
If we can get a little
useful
money
today.
off them. 5 turns is a lot. Well, just straight up 50. Okay, so yeah, 5 turns, trade agreement, make the offer. Something you can always do in these games is sell military access. It's a good way to make cash. Right, they're still unhappy, so let's go ahead. Send some soldiers over. Yeah, that just sorts them out. Right, this place is... Well, we're going to make it good for... I was just going to say, we're going to make it good for finances. In that case... This will be a good one, actually, yeah, to build a police station, I think. Yeah, so we'll build cannon range here. And then we're going to go ahead and build our infantry recruiter somewhere, hopefully with some bonuses. You get the 1 garrison unit, though. Grim. Alright, well, we've got some soldiers and we're backed by our... Not that one. Increase our defense for now. Yeah. And we're backed by our navy, so we should have a decent amount of time against the enemy. Man's radiance of influence, replenishment rate of all units. Oh, yeah. Should have done that a bit ago. A little bit of coffee to keep us going. Tell you what, I would actually be interested to see something in a similar style to this one for the Sam. The Civil War, like American Civil War. That could make a very nice title for the Total War series. Nice small scope. You can just grab, you know, whatever parts of America were used at the time. And the units are pretty set historically, and thankfully, similar to Shogun 2, it's all kind of the same units. I mean, you got some crazy ones thrown in, but by and large, it's the same stuff. Like Shogun 2, battles and diplomacy. Yeah, this game just combined everything they learned from Napoleon, and like as in forms of like immersion, and then just polished up the combat to be so good. And since it is the 10th anniversary, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually on sale right now. I didn't have a check. Darn, it's a good game. How's our development going? We're still miles away from this. We kind of want everything in this first ring. Darn it. I think it's worth trying to meet them on the bridge. Might wait. Let's wait. We'll let them lose health via attrition, and hopefully they will assault us, because then we have our naval advantage. Born in Richmond, which was the capital of the Confederates, Virginia. I'll trust you on that. My history of the American Civil War is pretty limited. Another reason why they should make a game, because you do learn a fair amount of history from these games. I mean, obviously, the main point is to then go forth and read yourself. Still. We outnumber them. They beat us in terms of actual experience, as in like these are Yarikachi, whereas we have mostly Levy. I don't think we'll be in range for our Naval Combat. I think they're just outside of it. Go on, let's give it a go. No, we're just outside the range. Right, so Matchlock Kachi don't really matter. Yarikachi is going to be a trouble. Thankfully, they have suffered attrition from winter. But these Yarikachi, very tricky to get through. I mean, thankfully, we have 2 of ours. Maybe we should have met them on the bridge. At least then we could have forced them to be fired upon pretty consistently by our rifles. There is one slight issue I have with Follow the Samurai. This really is the slightest of slight issues. Your early game units suck. Like, you need to be using basically anything with Levy. Just, ugh. I mean, the rifles aren't too bad because the rifles cause fear. But, yeah, all the rest of them kind of suck. Right, chances are we're going to have to move. So we're not too fussed at that. And I think we are going to push a flank in terms of our rifles. Our general holding the center, and this is going to take a while.
Attack, sir.
So just very slowly build this. No artillery, so we have to go towards the enemy. Let's build this up. Ooh, Colt G, thank you. Lock that. Let's keep them walking. Let's not get really tired moving over. Matchlocks and levies in front. But the AI isn't so good at realizing if I fire into those levies, I'm going to hit all 3. So let's hope they just sort of wheel about, hold that position. Thanks for streaming. It's something to look forward to. Oh, no dramas, mate. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them, to be honest. I mostly just do this for fun these days. I know I should try and do these streams to be, like, professional and whatnot. I just want to play a game. Go on, they're going to reset. Set you up there. Keep these fairly far behind so they're not getting fired at. Alright, what's their range like? Little out. Well, I'm going to bring you over. Forward. I think the cav can basically serve to hold them good. You can tell we are definitely looking for flanking for this. Ooh, come on, guys. Nope, they've turned around. Fire away. Nice. Very good damage against cav. We should have an okay shot on these. Let's see. Slow reload. Yeah, there's like a little bit of this this hill just giving a shot. Come on, guys. Really? This is the moment in The Last Samurai. This is basically the reason I love this game. That movie isn't phenomenal. Eat there. Eat there. Load. Oh, come on. Flipping heck. Watch them like load and then miss this shot anyway. Are they even gonna fire? No, they're just kind of like reloading. They like to reload. Bless their little cotton socks. Let's move forward. We're gonna try and come up on this flank. Because in this game, the AI will sometimes let you pick them off from a range. Nope, they're still reloading. Oh my days. Right, well, while they're faffing around, what we're actually going to do is shuffle our forces around a little. And I might bring our general... Yeah, no, we'll leave him there. I was thinking we could actually boost their accuracy, giving them a bit of props. That'll be alright. You ready? Alright, we're going to surround them, but we will take losses. 120. That was a lot. Yeah, big damage on that charge. Let's try and drag them out. But we will demolish their cavalry. That's the one good thing. Alright, cavalry, moving out. Getikechi, moving in. Gonna come up on this flank. Only 70 left. That's how much damage they had done. It's impressive. Alright, spear levy, let's get you moving. Not good, not good. Alright, Ketchi's in. Hopefully clipping them a little as we fire. Can we weather that storm? Let's give them a boost. Let's increase their accuracy. Sharpshooters, but you really do suck at reloading. No, you ain't. It's still reloading. How dare you? Right. They've taken pretty good losses, so let's start moving them in. We're actually going to move this unit over now. Don't need the overlap on the flank. Almost at 500 subs. Eventually. I am genuinely actually looking forward to that for the simple reason we'll get access to some more of the options on YouTube. Well, let's turn around and put you against those catchy. I think our levy can do this on their own. Then you start firing over there. Are they withdrawing? No, they're just moving over. Okay. I definitely need to bring our units over. Bring you round, get you running. Oh, come on, guys. Catchies. Not doing so good. All right, charge them in the back.
Damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
Very lily-livered indeed. All right, we'll try and drag this unit out, so at least we're getting one of the Arikachis out. And let's withdraw our general, so they don't get minced. Alright, pull the Arikachi out. Go on, levies in. Shots over. Right, we're going to be able to surround them, but it was a little bit messy, not going to deny.
The enemy general is dead.
Smashing. Right. Spear levy. Just don't get absolutely minced. They're freaking out. Oh no! Our units are breaking. Alright, spin them around. We're actually going to have to send our cavalry in a little bit of a sacrifice. I'm going to charge them in the back. Alright, turn around. Don't destroy our own units. Let's get you running away. This is not what you want to see. Get out of there. Yep. Yugataki starting to fall.
Your victory is close, sir.
Close but not assured. Come on. We need to be firing on these guys. Oh, just about. Just about. Flippin' heck. That cost us a lot. Oh. This game knows how to do combat. Like, that charge just demolished our Yugatai. Followed by, yeah, sacrificing Cav on the charge for spears. Thankfully, all out of formation, so it didn't cost us too much. I think that's a big thing in Total War. The formations in this feel like they really matter. If you're out of formation when you get hit. Flippin' heck. What's your thought on the Total War Union? Union? I'm not sure on that one, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've not heard of a union before on it. Isn't that everyone? Oh, nope, someone's running away. Alright, we didn't get them. Fine. Like 5 left. Oh, go on, I will say this is going to be a little bit of a short one. Lost our levy. I was unfortunately this morning actually trying to get ready for this, and I had to do an update, but it wouldn't quite work, so it just sort of delayed. I need to go back and get... Actually, we're going to get infantry. We need levies. We'll get 1 apiece. Three more turns. So what, it's going to be 3 more turns, but we're not actually going to be able to gain from this. The only thing is we'll have the minus 5% for our recruitment. I kind of want this for the replenishment. Like, all the tech in this is useful. It's sort of ridiculous. We might go over here just for the increased cash when we take on Hitachi. Some Total War YouTubers are saying they can say what they want about the game before release, I think. Oh, this thing that, yeah, there's suggestions. I knew they were gonna do that. Edo, you suck. I knew that was coming. Just look at them. There's not many. Thankfully, they kind of suck. All right, to heck with it. Let's hire a Shinsengumi. Because that will keep not only our people in check, but also we're going to need all the help we can get keeping these guys happy in order to fight back. Yeah, no, I had heard apparently part of the agreements with CA was that they actually couldn't say what they want, really. I can't speak for how much of that is true and how much is just, you know, hearsay and rumors, since I've kind of just left it be. Go on, well, at least if we fight a defense in Shimosa, we'll have our garrison, we'll have our naval bombard. But I'm willing to bet Edo is going to split their forces here. Oh no, they've taken us on. Good for you.
How may I serve you?
And not worth assassinating, really. Subdue dissidents. We can incite revolt.
I cannot.
Right, we can't get you in. What we're going to do is go check out Hitachi. See how they're doing. And what is cool is, yeah, we can just start shooting them. And we can slowly drain them of soldiers if they want to maintain that. That's cool with us. We got 300 on the key. One more turn and then... Ooh, might have to switch back over. Start getting some more cash. Cash coming in. Alright, they've gone for it. Good on ya. Now, thankfully, a lot of these guys are levies. So this is most certainly doable. Let's go ahead, let's fight this. I did say this was a one-off stream. And so we've not done it with the plan of continuing. Time for the next coffee. I went out and got a little bit of a treat. Some caramel latte. Hoping it's good. Hoping it's good. Well, we actually don't have a huge amount of units for this, to be honest with you. So what we're going to do is try and spread out our sharpshooters a bit. These are, I think this is our levy unit. Matchlocks. Come on over there. And then you guys are going to cover that flank. The good thing is, since your units are so large, you actually can man the walls with very, very few. Oh, hello, you over here. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed force. Now, there doesn't seem to be anything coming from this flank. So what we are going to do is try and reset you guys into a tighter formation, because then we can actually spread these ones along. You guys are sharpshooters, so we actually want you covering a fair distance. When you guys get moving over, that'll do for us. Get you running. Right. Good to go with flaming archer towers. Needs be. That's good. All wrong with that.
Sweep them from the field.
Well, I should say, since I'm kind of opening up the reviews to like a bunch of different games, I'm kind of curious what sort of genres. I mean, obviously strategy, but what are your other big ones you enjoy? So I'm trying to... I mean, I still want to cover like pretty much everything, if I'm honest, but I wouldn't mind sort of tailoring it a little, just so I know which games to keep my eye out for and apply for. Getting previewed. I think it's called release demos or something. Preview demos, review demos. I can't remember what they're called. Where to drop this? Right, go on. Enemies engaged. We want as many of them taken down as possible early on. If we're really lucky, some of these levy might even crack.
Sir,
we do now
men have been spotted.
have our focus fire. I'm going to drop it around here, I think. Oh no. There we go. You have to use a soldier to set it because they have to cast the flare. I think if we pop it... Oh, yeah, I was a bit worried they were going to do that. If we pop it just here, Hopefully when these guys come in, they'll advance over it. Alright, grab you guys, pull you back. And we're at a serious risk of firing on our own in this one. It's kind of one of the big problems about this game and how the defenses work. Because everything fires in a straight line. Open world games, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. I can run with that. I know even going on Wigman like straight away, that's an open world one. That's actually been pretty fun so far. There we go. What do we get? Oh, just a little bit. We clipped them. They didn't actually advance forward. Darn it. Yeah, next one. We're going to get a big old hit because they're all ranged units. All right, you guys. That's me. Alright, come on guys, you can knock out this Yarikachi. Then as soon as that's done, we can get firing in on the general if they fancy sending them. Alright, reset. Decent eyes on them. Excellent. Alright, we've got 1 minute and 20 until we can get our next glorious bombard. Which I have to say, I'd love to see this done now. Because this weird... It's actually 2D, it's literally plastered on. It looks good from a... Like, when you zoom out. It does look kind of 3D. Kind of, being the optic word there. But I'd love to see this being done now with actual damage to the environment. Yeah, still holding. Go on, let's speed this up, because it's going to take a little bit. For quite likely they run out of ammunition and start sending them forward. Yeah, that unit ran out. They're moving in. We want to drop our bombard just there. I'm hopeful. So we'll clip this and them in the back. I see big damage. There we go. I love this game. Oh, that's just glorious. When you see them flying out, we need cannons. Soon we shall have cannon. I don't even know where the general's gone. I think they just came in and got rinsed. And riddled. Right, you. Off you go. Let's chase these down. I'm going to clear them out. Why? Because we don't want to have to deal with them later on. Give them a little boost, speed them up. Right, clearing over there. Can you actually run past? That'd be quite useful. I don't think you're going to reach them in time, so just get on these guys. That should wipe them down to the one army now. It's kind of a great part about this, having pretty much all your units be ranged. You can actually do a lot of damage before the enemy reaches you, so you don't lose too many in the defense. And since your matchlocks and riflemen are actually reducing the enemy's morale simply by firing, it's nice. Naval fire support contributed to these. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Go on, first one down. The war against Edo. Mito coming up behind. I live near Mito. I actually like that place. I don't know why you're fighting this. You have a very cool Marue. Right, we're going to need a permanent defense here, I think. That's how we'll have to run Shimosa. Let's go over here and go ahead and get that wealth increase. Although, somewhere, you need this technology before we can get Matlock catchy. Oh, Danius.
Ready for orders.
What are these guys? Go on, just give them a shoot, because you might as well. There's only 2 in this so you can't do a huge amount. And I will say, actually, those bombards, if you can get a lot of ships together, are insanely powerful. Particularly the higher end ships. I just want a quick sneaky peek up here. This is their only province. They only have Hitachi, so yes. We can get that defense brewing.
Yes.
We can go take Hitachi. This is the only army they have.
As you wish. Hi.
This looks good. We could actually take some pretty good advantage of this. What would we need in order to maintain the defense of Shimosa? Well, we will need line levy. We don't really want... Spear levy aren't too bad in the defense because they are unbreakable. I'd still rather have Yarikachi. Go on, we're going to hold. We're going to set up that defense. Someone's going to attack us. Ooh, they might beat us to it. Aizu. I'll not be happy if you take our Hitachi. Yeah, you next in. You're going to give it a go. So this is the Edo army. It's just old levy. Actually, these guys are slightly more worrying. Because if they make it in, they will make it in. We're going to have a really hard time forcing them out. But it looks like the Aizu are going to claim Hitachi, and then we'll move over to... I've forgotten where it was, but the Edo area. Open that up, let it breathe. Right. All of you, just come into middle for a sec. I'm gonna take an entire flank for one unit. Good on ya. And we're just gonna set these up on either side, and we'll move them as we need.
Prepare to defend, sir.
It is raining, so that does mean not really gonna have much in the way. Oh god. Not gonna have much in the way of flames. Thankfully, we only have 2 that matters for. So that's where Edo's coming from. This is yari yari yari. Okay, we can set up for that. You come over that side. Gonna move you guys to sharpshooters. Nope, they're not sharpshooters. Where are sharpshooters? Here, you're kind of useless there. If I'm abundantly honest. Whereas you guys aren't. There we go. Might be worth setting a bit of a charge out on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The Great Bear Defense. 'Tis mighty indeed. You know, we are actually in a little bit of trouble in this one. It's quite interesting actually. This one, Fall of the Samurai that is, on Legendary kind of feels like survival for a lot of it. Like I was saying in the Saga campaign, if you can survive up to a few certain technologies and a few certain events, then you're going to win. But it can be a real struggle getting to them. Alright, come on guys, big shots. I know you're levies, but we almost believe in you. 170, 60s, not doing too bad. Right, their range pretty darn good, and we are ready to get our naval bombards in, which is good because they're all going to clump up right there. Right, I think the levy can pull back now. And what we're going to do actually is attack from a side so they can continue to fire in as we're just sort of dealing with them. I'm going to use these levies over the catchy, I think, as well. May not be as powerful, but we don't have to worry about them getting minced. Hello. Ah, they move forward. Hot darn them. Right, go on, charge in. Oh no, the AI is breaking. Yeah, this is a serious problem in this game, actually. The AI breaks all the time. Get in there. Dangerous. Right, we are charging with levy. Unfortunately, they've actually ended up going forward, so that's a very bad position for us. You should have a reasonable shot, actually. Let's give them a little boost. And these are our Yariki. What are these? Just I'm going to see if we have any levies or lines we can attack. Matchlocks. What do you get when you get 500 subs? It's just access to some of the YouTube components, like putting those... putting the messages out is a big one. And... oh, what's the others? I had a little list I wrote of the stuff we gain access to. God, they're starting to get minced. Right, we're going to have to charge in there with our matchlocks. I don't think it's... sorry, matchlocks. Yarikechi. The main one is the messages, to be honest with you. Because that's something, like, I personally want access to. Where are the other ones? I've forgotten now. Pointless boost. Alright, these guys are actually going to get minced in combat. So we are going to have to pull them back. We can get our cavalry over. And Yarikechi, going to have to deal with these guys briefly. You are going to have to turn around and hold them up because we need to get... yeah, we need to get people firing. What do we get? Well, I'm going to be a bit cheeky. We're going to drop this on our own. I've heard stuff about when you're streaming, it gets you better access to certain things in there as well. Nope, that's the whole unit. Yeah, I'll have a check on my list. I can't remember right now. I'm slightly more concerned by the fact that these are gonna lose. Thankfully, we managed to clear them through, and this came off a little too late, really, to do what we wanted it to. I was hoping it would actually take out the wall, and then that would result in a lot of them just falling. Well, which it has kind of done, actually. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Alright, let's go up and take position. Spin them around. Get ready. And what we're going to do is actually start charging these down, even though the generals are still coming in. Because, yeah, I don't need to worry too much about that. Let's go on them. Alright, send these outside. Yeah, just the generals now, and we should be able to pick them out. What are these guys? These are our levies. We don't care about them at all. We should be able to get these charging down. And charge outside, guys. How about you? Oh no, you're a sharpshooters. Pull out, pull out.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
They're probably okay. Let's just get these guys outside. Run past the enemy.
Sir.
Excellent. Right, we want to run these down. rather badly. There's a lot of them. A good thing to note, we are going to be knocking out our own, so we do need to get out of the range of our own fire. It's like 12, 20 odd. You guys. Went all the way up top. Don't think we're going to get onto these Yarikachi. Nice that we did, though. Come on, just make it. You can do it. Might, like, clip one or two of them. Yeah, not many at all. Right, spin around. Let's take out these big old levy line. That's got 8. That's got 30 odd. We definitely want that gone. Right, speed this up. Excellent. Well, the mighty defense. You see all the damage from our naval. Plenty of damage in the interior as well. We're going to have to repair all this. You're in the way. I like it. Right, so going at the end of that, we've knocked the enemy down. Hopefully, I'm lucky at less than 100. And in that case, we actually might. I think the IZ will still beat us, but we might be able to run out and just snatch a region, so long as we can build up an adequate defense. Go on, we did lose a spear levy, but the other one's a garrison. That's it, you shuffle on. Right, over here, we have not much. And the Aizu are right there. Saga, Imperial. Where's Odawara? We will grant you military access.
When you have spoken and spoken in
no, they don't really don't want it. Well, we definitely need to repair that. I think this army is going to have to shuffle over.
Ready for orders.
Click on our ninja. Alright, come over here. The chances are they're going to beat them in. Is Mito at war with the Aizu? Yeah.
Up to your command.
What is this? 2 units. We can deal with that with the garrison, really. What I might try and do is just have a little peck at them.
Yes, my lord.
Now we actually replenish even when we're in enemy territory. So we're going to keep moving. And I'm going to risk the auto. Because these are pretty beaten up. And any traditional unit will do very badly when it comes to auto-resolve. Kind of ridiculously so, if I must admit. Yeah, we're still replenishing. Go on, keep moving. You. Command and ambushes. Campaign map line of sight could be quite nice. But I think if we go aggressive... one of these in orders... That one's night battles. All fleets to engage in night battle. Replenishment rate of all units. Go this one. So we want night battles.
Up to your command.
Then we'll get our naval, our ships coming over, and our main generals going to come and take over the defense of Shimosa. Let's come down and let's dissuade the dissidents. Many, many more turns till that's done. Go on, we'll have to try and get some levies to throw into Shimosa. Get them over from Kazusa. Have we got enough fame No. We are not well known. Darn you. Oh well, hopefully when we claim Musashi, they'll reconsider. Shimotsuke. What's this? Okay, we're actually quite away from Fukushima. I do want to be trading with the Aizu.
My friend, I'm ready to listen to your every word. What I can do for you, I will
don't
do
think
for
they'll
you.
like it. I think we might have to wait until next turn. If they claim Hitachi, then we should be able to offer them military access via Shimosa. Yeah, because that's their army disappeared, so Hitachi now belongs to the Aizu. Yeah, that's about right. And we don't even need to dissuade dissidents. Excellent. Utsunomiya.
I will rest.
Chilling in the background.
Come, be seated.
Got 5 turns,
I
mate.
will order
Excellent.
tea, and we will have agreement.
Give us a
before
grand,
sunset.
and let's change this to 10 turns. Now we're talking. About 2 grand. Too much. Go 1.5, 1.7. 1,650. This is the reason why the make it balance thing is such a good component to the game, even when you're trying to get something from your enemy. Alright, trade agreement. 10 turns, they will have military access, but we gain much monies from that. Odawara is right next to us. I think we're good with them. They're Allegiant Shogunate. We wish to trade.
I will listen attentively, and then give you a fair
They
response.
don't want military access yet, not until we claim Musashi.
Orders, my lord.
Attacking the settlement, my lord.
Well, we can do a night attack. Does nothing.
No one enters, no one leaves. Moving
Well,
on.
let's bring in our naval support. Bombard that. Excellent. Right, now these guys are actually pretty cushy. Sabotaging buildings, sabotaging scouting. We want to go establishing spy networks. I like spy networks. Following unsuccessful. Campaign line of sight.
March. Ready for orders. Destination.
Right, additional forces in.
My lord.
Still not great, is the honest truth. But it's tipped in our favor. It's getting there.
None will escape.
And we've got a lot of money now to work on some upgrades. I'm kind of tempted just to improve this. The improved capacities. 'Cause yeah, we can't get up to trading ports or anything yet, but eventually they become super powerful. And this will increase our town growth, because this one's actually shrinking right now. Our tax level is not good enough for them. Although, if we save... Oh yeah, we're going to build that. Clay pits. Right. Chances are the enemy Musashi will attack us, in which case we'll have to run away. I don't think we can win that. Need a little bit more replenishment before we can really get stuck in there. I think even our cavalry... Well, our cavalry's not that beaten up. Yeah, it's a lot of line is the thing. Meaning we'll take a lot of damage before we engage them. They are only levies. Well, let's retreat.
Destination reached.
Oh, they went for it. Very, very cheeky. We're going to fight it, though. Because we should win this. just with our cavalry almost alone. This is Okubo Narimune versus Hayashi Tadataka. Yeah, probably be alright. Well, we're going in defense though. We don't have any hills to take advantage of. Of course we don't. Right, what we're going to do, because these guys can go set up in the trees, so we will. We're going to offer up these lovely basics. Get a bit of distance between them. Spears out on the flank.
We are ready to defend,
Cavalry
sir.
up in the trees. And we're going to hold these guys back, ready to do something good. We hope. I'm going to spread them on a nice line up top. Because, yeah, we don't have any of the technology for firing properly yet. Now, that may be a bit too wide with those guys. I have some hope. Right, you guys fire at will now. I'm going to get the cavalry moving around back. Nice. Just wiped the entire flank. Alright, you guys get moving, because they need you moving fast.
Sir,
Yeah, they've got a very good shot on that flank. General, we're going to get you coming on over. General Snipe. We're going to charge these side and rear. They don't like that. Go on, give them a boost. Alright, General in. And we're going to have to go around the General. Excellent. Big charges. Best total war game ever. Go on, you're right, Jay. Yeah, it's a pretty darn good one. And we're just kind of demolishing the enemy right now. Go on, spin round or else you're going to end up firing on our own. And let's just clean up this mess in the middle. Marvelous. Keep it going. Thanks to the Aizu, Mito is gone. And now we're stuck. Nothing left but to clear our way through Edo. 426, you're moving up in the world. Oh, we've also gone down. It was 427 originally. Slowly but surely. Go on, we're clearing this out though. Rock and roll. Ooh, spilling coffee. I've got to be honest, I don't often look at the subscriber thing. It's usually views I look at. Purely because I'm trying to... I like games and I want people to know about good games. Right, come on, let's grab these lovely, lovely new soldiers. Let's get assaulting. Ooh, that's not so great. Might put you in charge of this force for now. Instill discipline. Excellent. Go ahead. Pull some damage.
Ready for battle. Make haste, man.
Yeah, that'll be alright. We get +1 happiness. So actually, once this goes through, these guys should be pretty cushy. You get that clay kiln in. This is reductions to construction, an extra 100 wealth. It's not a huge amount, but it's also an additional plus to our growth, which will bring that up to 0. And then if we can save up for a port, that's us jobs are good. Utsunomiya. The Utsunomiya are unfriendly Imperial supporters. How very dare they? We can trade with Saga, but I really don't want to. Rusai, otherwise known as traditional faction with all the unique gun troops, cause reasons. Yeah. I can't actually figure out why they start off traditional. Kind of confusing to me. But also they just get a super cheaty bonus to replenish an enemy territory. Alright, so Odawara is probably going to come and attack us. The same with Utsunomiya, so let's get ready for that. They are definitely not going to come easy on us. Quick shot. Yeah, we can auto that. And we have an assistant. Ooh, Odawara, thank you. You legends. Just taking a bit of that damage for us. We are now noted. Right, thankfully Utsunomiya shuffled back. I can't rebuild that yet. Struggle.
Your orders, sir.
Go on, bring them on over. And that's with improved happiness. Right. We just met a bunch of new ones as well. Odawara, you're cool, right? We can trade. Give us a trade agreement.
Please,
this is
speak
satisfactory.
honestly, and I will give you good attention.
We'll even give you 10 turns of military access. Prime access via the Edo real estate. Or many monies. Little more monies? Okay, let's shuffle that forward. Oh, Warhammer 3. Thank you for providing us the ability to skip this needless endeavor. You may be flawed, but this is one improvement I enjoy. Right, go on, let's go for that. So that's given us a nice little bit to the kitty. And Musashi apparently is worth a lot of money. Oh my god, it's 2 and a bit grand. What do they have? Railways. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. We're now actually connected to the railroads. At least we will be when the railroads become a thing. That takes a while. And not too sure who's around us. Sumpu. Sumpu are pro-shogun. Excellent. Give us trade. You pro-shogun legends. 10 turns.
For time. Do not waste this chance.
Satisfactory. Give us a grand. It's a little too much. 500. 750. 900. 970. Okay. 950. Oh no, that's 9,500. That's never gonna happen. Go on, we'll take 950. 10 turns there, that's like half a year in this game. It's a pretty long game, yeah. As in, like, turn-wise. I've noticed in Shogun 2, the AI provinces have more value when the AI controls them. When you take over, value drops. It's more that the AI can actually, like, build. So they'd where is it? Make the proposal. And they'd actually constructed, I think it was this one is, yeah, large town. Whereas we just have towns. So they're gaining additional 2% bonus to tax rate. Plus they have a market. Markets are worth a lot. Like, yeah, it can actually be worth taking a few turns to let the AI build up to then steal it once they build it. The same as like running away to let the AI construct for you. I'm not exactly the proudest of doing that and using that as a legitimate means of playing the game, but it does work. Right, so we now have deals with all of the people around us. Who is this? Sun Pu. We're good with them, and they have a big old army, so I'm glad we're good with them. Flippin' heck. I think Who's Numata? One province. I want to know... Utsunomiya has one province as well. So actually, declaring war on this clan will harm us. Darn it. What you can do is actually use these trade agreements to try and prevent the AI from attacking you. Which is a very cheeky way to do it. But it does work. I don't want to make friends with Saga because it will reveal too much of the map. I think Numata will be where we have to go. We just have to get these guys under control. We don't want the cottage industry. We want to expand here. So we need like 3 grand, which is insane.
Ready for setting sail, sir.
I think we're actually going to split this army.
We sail for glory.
The reason is we'll get some kind of naval defense on both. It won't be amazing, but it will help. Got 5 more turns and then we get a nice increase to our income. Hey, it's a rich stat. I do not judge. It is legitimate in terms of gameplay, but it's rather dishonorable. And I'm an old school Total War player, and we go by honor. Ooh, the Numata beat me to it. I was planning to declare war with them later. Who's this? Odawara? You're joshing. Alright, we've probably lost now. Welcome to the start of Shogun 2 on Legendary. Eventually, all common sense goes away and the AI just attacks you. How brilliant. Go on, yeah, we're at war with them now. I don't know why. Shouldn't be. Doesn't really make sense. We're on the same side, guys. Yeah. We're both pro-Shogun. Why? Oh, you suck. Oh, well. Converting provinces, revolt, discipline, and zeal coercing troops. I'm going to go ahead and put him into improving our settlement. The way we do this. Yep, a bit more repression. I still think Tosa is one of the harder factions to play since you start on an island with an ally with a barracks versus samurai troops. I don't think I've played Tosa before. I haven't actually played that many of the different factions on this. Because a lot of them came out later on. They were like DLCs and stuff. I swear Saga was not in it originally. But I've kind of dotted around the island a bit. And the campaigns are very long on Legendary. So, yeah, it takes you a long time to finish them. Sure you know how it feels to go Republic, or as in like independent? No, I've actually never done that on Legendary. I think I did independent once. I must have been on normal. And I was just like, wow, this is basically the Sengoku Jidai all over again. And it just really put me off trying it. There are 2 DLC factions, I think 6 by default. Oh, yeah, no, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah, 3 either side. But no, I've done these guys before, Josei. Legendary, yeah, it's a lot more difficult, obviously. But on normal, they're actually a pretty chill faction because you have replenishment in enemy territory, so you can just kind of keep moving and hammer everything. Aizu... I think it's the Aizu. We're also quite chill because you earn a lot from them. Who are there? There's a pink one in the middle somewhere. They were plumbing hard. I think it might have been Tamba. There's a pink faction. I was like, yes, pink. I will play as them. But no. I think that's the one where it's like you're pro-Imperial, I want to say. But you're surrounded by pro-Shogunate, so you just get hammered. And then Saga was the one we did on the channel. And that was tricky. Take Goto, come back, and then slowly work your way through... Was it Honshu? No. Kyushu, sorry. Kyushu Island. Then Shikoku. I do like how they have like the proper names of the islands. God, I'm not gonna be here for too much longer anyway. Today was a quick stream, so we'll just build up a defense and we'll see if we can hammer the enemy, if nothing else. And get ready for a little, yeah, a little victory via wiping these guys out in a defense. This is how I play Total War, mate. So we're gonna come and attack us. We'll wipe them out, theoretically. Looks like they haven't joined the war, but assuming Numata can't get to us too quickly, I can speak English. We can knock Sagami and then make our way back to Masashi for the defense. It's all about grinding them through. Tosachosu Satsuma for the Imperials, Saga, and the Suit. Purple one's the DLC. Then you have Josei, Azu, and Obama. And there is 2 other DLCs. I think it might have been Obama. They have another quite easy start. I think they get like some big improvements to your economy. Right, this is a big old army. They have us in the melee, but it's predominantly levy, so low morale. All my days, and the AI even built as a proper defensive fortification. Bless you, AI. That is good coffee. Ooh, I might have to buy some more of that. Caramel latte. Yes, I'm one of those people who goes to coffee shops and orders like mochas and stuff. Love them. Not a big fan of sweet foods, but I love sweet drinks. Right, we're gonna set up. Actually, no, we want sharpshooters just here. The AI has a tendency to run through this funnel in the middle. And we're gonna take full advantage of it. Always take advantage of the AI. Right, you're good there, like that. Oh, so this actually becomes a bit of an issue in the later game. I was saying this a lot during our campaign. Because so much of your army is ranged, you can run out of space. Like, legitimately run out of space for units. Right, so we got front wall is pretty big, actually. I might pull one of you back. Have one of you cover this side. No, we won't. We'll stick on this side. I've got a feeling the AI is going to hit the middle.
We are ready to defend, sir.
But we're ready to withdraw for multiple lines of firing. Multiplayer campaign. He built the cannon towers. I hit the spacebar and had to pick my jaw off the floor when I saw the range. Also, the game crashed. Well, that means that was a draw because the game crashed.
The levy is ready, sir.
Oh, cannons are so good in this. I cannot wait till we start getting some. And I actually quite like the wooden cannon as well. I find the arced fire does help. But this is what makes this game amazing. Naval support. I love it so much. I wish you could use it more than twice. And on a full navy, it is so devastating. Hello, how are you? Go on, you're right, Mark. Alright, Richard. I think I ever played Rise or Fall the Samurai, just the basic Shogun 2. Also, hello. Go on, you're right. I wouldn't recommend Rise of the Samurai. That game's a bit rubbish. But Fall the Samurai is just fantastic. We're going to see a nice, lovely little volley here. Only from levies as well. And down they go. I don't have the Blood DLC, just FYI. You would be seeing sprays right now if we did. Let's see, enemy coming from one flank. I think we're actually good on this flank, so we might... no, they'll be able to clip them a little. And these guys, if they commit, get a shot. Alright, they're not going to do what I wanted them to, so let's pull them back. Let's give it quick sec. Alright, let's pull back. And one thing I will not defend in this game is the AI is utterly broken at times, so do be warned. It's actually for sieges that it does it. It'll just stop moving, and yeah, it's not the best.
The enemy has uncovered the hidden units.
You can get it more than twice as a general upgrade for that. Might need to be the one in the fleet. It's been a while. There are upgrades you can get for it, but I just think you should be able to use it way more often, like a good few times per ship. Or even just leave it as the timer. Like, make the timer... I think at the start, it should be quicker. Like, I think you should get your naval support really fast, like at most a minute, rather than waiting 2.5. But then it should be like every, I don't know, 5 minutes, you can fire another. Because it just kind of sucks. You use it twice, and if you don't quite get enough out of it, you just feel cheated. It's like, come on. I'm going to shuffle them over, because we're actually going to build up our firing line on that front. You guys are useless there. My days, we've got levies trying to deal with this on their own. I think... Oh, I'm so tempted. We're going to wait for these. They're going to climb up, and we're going to claim a bunch of them with a focused barrage. In fact, no, we're going to go for area of effect. We're going to drop that right now. All of this is going to get destroyed. There's the flare. Somehow from over here, I don't know who threw that, but rock on, you mighty javelin thrower. Please let it be big and snipe the general. That would be amazing. I'm just waiting for this. It makes me so happy. There it is. Ooh, excellent. Got a few. Ah, it's going over this side. Come on over here. One ship. That's all we have. One ship. Still, they did their job. And they were mighty. Alright, go on. Let's get them set up. I think we're slowly picking these guys apart. AI has balked out over here. You guys, you get set to repel the enemy on this front, but I doubt they'll use it. This AI's starting to... No, they've completely balked out. I did warn you about this. It's the only issue when you get onto these larger forces. Or it's a great thing, because now we have a chance to demolish them. Probably Warhammer 3 is holding me better than any Total War since Medieval 2. 64 to 84 explosions. Yeah, if you can use a full fleet to drop a bombard, particularly on area, it will just level the battlefield. It's amazing. At the end of my first wave. Yeah, it's pretty good at dodging that actually. They will move unless already engaged. What's your favorite coffee shop? I think it's Zebra in Australia, like Zebra Coffee. Can't really remember. Here in Japan, I mean, obviously you can go to Starbucks, but Dotor is like it's like a cheaper version of Starbucks. It's pretty good. I would recommend if you see them.
The enemy have claimed the tower, sir.
Let's change this to focus fire. I'm actually going to drop it like basically on our tower, and this comes up. Ton of naval support makes me feel like I need to get this next time there's a sale, mate. This is the 10th anniversary, hence we're playing this. I wouldn't be surprised if it is on now or will be soon on sale. It is so good. Did a full campaign playing with Saga. We didn't have a full navy because on Legendary it's just too expensive. But we did get a reasonably sized naval force together. Got some pretty nice bombards from it. It was good. In fact, what we might do actually, so I'm going to be jetting soon anyway. So what we might do is just do a couple of hello, goodbye. Just do a couple of custom battles and just put naval bombard in. That was nice. If we had a few more ships, that might actually have broken them. I think what excels this game in terms of that naval bombard is it actually gives you a real reason to work on your navy. Like combined arms is a genuine concern. Catch you in. And these are only levies, so they won't be able to do much, but hopefully these Yarikachi, yeah, against Matchlock Kachi Spear Levy, they should be able to pretty much destroy them. And yeah, we don't mind if we fire and take out a few of our own. It's not an issue. Not on sale right now, at least not on Steam. Now that is interesting. I would have thought CA would set up a sale for this. Well, keep your eye out. It does go on sale fairly often. I mean, they released Shogun 2 for free, for Pete's sake. Sorry, Shogun 3, Shogun 2. It's $30? What? Seriously? This is an old-ass game. Yeah, it's not worth $30. Wait. You can see here the formations don't hold properly. Things don't quite work 100%. It's not that bloody good. But it is still one of the best. Let's hold you out for a tick. Darn spears. Right, as soon as these levies are gone, we can set up on these walls. We can get firing over and hopefully just crack them. I'm moving over. Like 2 years ago, when the dreaded Lurgy appeared. Yeah, it was about then, actually, yeah. I suppose that was a nice little PR stunt for him. Alright, let's speed this up, because they are balked. Utterly, nuttily, buttily balked. And we're going to continue, because if we were to continue this actually would be a good opportunity. Somehow they've made it outside of the map already. How the heck did they do that? Oh, it's that, or they might actually be stuck on part of the environment, in which case... Nope, some of them have made it off the map already. That was how quickly they wanted to leave. Wow. Go on, grab that so we don't lose too many just from standing.
Sir, your general is under attack.
Oh my days, no, they're already off the map. We literally cannot catch them now. Do you know what button it is in the multiplayer section to queue for drop-in battles? No, not at all. Sorry, man. I very rarely signed up for drop-in. Really rare. Hello, who are you? Eager to serve? Come join the fold. Ooh. Oh, he looks so angry, and then he like raises his eyebrows. Oh, he's all right. Go on though. What we would do is we just defeated the Odawara force, so we just smash them and then go grab Sagami. This force coming down from Numata, I mean, be tricky, but I'm willing to bet this is predominantly levy, so if we just really levied out, we might be able to hold it. Maybe. Probably take two. They'd probably be able to steal Musashi. We'd go bankrupt, and then we'd hold against whatever's left in Shimosa. But we'll have to get ready, and let's have a little look-see. Go on, so that's the campaign. Let's have a little look-see. It's just some custom battles, because I actually want to show off what can we do with naval, because I think this has some of the best naval battles there are. Well, is there a way to donate to you? No, there is no way to donate to me. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy, chill. I'm just here to play games for streams. I should make proper stuff and actually have a show. I can't be bothered. I'm lazy. So yeah, don't donate to me. It's not worth it. I'm just here to play games. Come on, let's have a little look-see. Custom battles, historical battles. Oh, multiplayer section is what we'd want. Campaign, avatar, conquest. Yeah, I wouldn't know where you go to sign up for the jump-ins. Sorry, mate. I'm not seeing it. Go on. Of course, this is pretty much gone at this point. Let's just go ahead. I'm looking forward to them. Custom battle. Stretch the old legs. Now these are Rise of the Samurai units. Such a bad game. Such a bad game. We're gonna play as Sendai? What armies do they use? Alright, so you have the choice. This is a traditional general, whereas this is your modern general. So these guys just have swords, but they're very good on the charge, 60. Or you have a smaller unit, but these guys have pistols, and they're pretty good, to be honest with you. It's up to you, but if I'm absolutely honest, I actually think these guys are slightly better in the early game, and then in the late game, these are the best. Just because you can set them up behind units firing over the top. Follows similar rules to Napoleon. If you're crouched, standing units can fire over the top, and then cavalry can fire over the top of them. You deserve it. Your content, it's great. Hey, thank you very much. But, no, seriously, don't worry about it. When it comes to streams, if I ever one day make a real show, I'll consider it. But I just like to chill right now. We're going to get some good guns, though. What are we going to get? Parrot guns, I adore, because they're cheap. Just get one of each. What do we want to see? Police. Interesting, that counts as line infantry. There's our melee. Here's the elites. You can sign contracts later on. You can get good with the, I think these are French. Infanterie de Marine. Royal Marines from England. United States Marines from America. And that's your basic Shogunate Guard. I've never recruited these in my life. Shogunate Guard Cavalry. It's under Avatar Conquest, I think, or multiplayer. I'll find it eventually. Oh, good luck, mate. What we want to do, if I can get it to run, first off, let's just get a couple of these, because the cannons are amazing, Gatling guns are just fun, and get a few of the high-end units just to show them off, but you don't really need them. Line infantry is all you need in this game. Tosa riflemen are badass. You want to see Tosa stuff? Go on, I have forgotten how you change this now. Clear that. We want to swap sides. Oh god, how the heck do you change this? I would, but the game doesn't want to let me. Avatar Contest is great, except you get your ass kicked probably at this point. I don't even think you can anymore, to be honest with you. It's been years since I tried. Come on, let's just get a couple sharpshooters. That's more than enough. And this is actually a Rise of the Samurai army. I really want to know, will it let us fight them? Because they should just get wrecked. Oh my god, it's gonna let us. This is brilliant. Also, this is how you change it. Okay, my bad. If this lets us fight. So, we have a Gatling gun, and they have not really refined samurais yet. This will be interesting. We're not evenly matched either, actually in terms of price spent or just units in general. And we have 0 anti-cav, but I really just want to show off how awesome cannons are, because they are amazing. This is not the best map for it though. There's a little bit of a hill here, and that will result in our cannon clipping. Unlimber. Bring you over here. These guys, actually, they fire in an arc, so we can pull them back a bit. Bonk you right there. Gatling gun's a little bit of a flank. Unlimber, so they're going to demolish anything that gets close. Yes, it will. You can fight across error in this. I knew you could for multiplayer, because you could get mixed armies, but hot darn. This is going to be a massacre. This is going to be amazing. I think that's all our artillery set up. General, he's just like, yeah, everyone charges these guys, we'll fire. The police, they're not the best, but they're very high morale. And then these are actual line infantry, so these are the ones you can kneel and fire on. I slightly doubt we will need it, but it could be fun. And you guys, yeah, you don't have skirmish, unfortunately.
Today, sir,
But they have very long range. And there is also a glitch in the kneel and fire in this game, so I'm kind of reluctant to use it a lot of the time. Just something to be warned of. Well, let's just set you up like that. Right, we're firing away. Just destroying Tetsubo warrior monks. We're gonna go kill zones. This is better fire, a smaller area, and we're gonna go shrapnel rounds. Right, is the cannon isn't firing? You fire over there. Oh, there we go. I can't remember what it is in Napoleon, but it's a similar style to they had. So you fire a normal shot and then it explodes into shrapnel. It's just devastating. But the units in this game, in Rise of the Samurai, are much smaller in size. And I hate that game so much that it really does make me happy to see them just getting wrecked by cannon fire. That's it. Goodbye, sword attendants. Nobody likes you. What the heck is going on? This is brilliant. Right, go on. They're gonna destroy them. There's our Gatling gun firing away. Right, it looks like our sharpshooters have engaged. We want suppressing fire on you guys. Come on, quick, quick, quick. We're going to try to kneel and fire. But it does balk them out, so be warned. Suppression fire. Yep, they're taking out the sharpshooters with their cav. We have demolished a fair amount of that cavalry. Whoa, the enemy made it in. Just from rushing at us, they have managed to do it. Touche. Alright, we're actually out of range there as well. Let's reset. We can't reset when we're kneeling and firing, so let's turn. On there. Back in. Spin round. Well, let's see here. Warrior monks, goodbye. Should probably pay attention to what the general's doing. Yep, down to the last man, which is definitely an issue in this, because our units can't really compete with that. I reckon we just quickly get the general in to smash these. Let's give them a bit of a boost. We're diddling on this flank.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
They are now out of range, so we need to push them forward. You guys turn around, go deal with them. Don't take the knee, turn around. Ooh, hurting against those Naginata forces. Right, got him. Probably need to play this game just to get the hang of gunpowder units. This is Empire. No, I would say this even plays different to like the gunpowder units from Warhammer. It's all about creating lines and folding in and hitting down the flank. So like charged in the flank, these guys are going to get wrecked. And you can't see that unit because they fired that much. So shuffle forward. Out of range now. And I will say for like multiplayer and stuff, or if you're playing this well, because this is just for fun. These guys are sharpshooters, so they have really nice range, but they have slightly less than the unit in this one, but a lot less in like Napoleon and stuff. So the aim is to harass the enemy with these guys and then get your line infantry to actually fight it out. And if you put them into... Put them into the right formations, they can do a lot of damage. What are these? Warrior monks? They can actually do a lot of damage just from hitting down the flank. What the heck is... They have actually wiped out that entire flank of line infantry. I am impressed. I was not expecting
Your men are routed,
Rise
sir.
of the Samurai units to do this well. I want to set you into kneel and fire, because then we should get a whole heap of shots if they don't run. Wow. Go on, speed her up. Well, it wasn't a fair fight. Somehow we lost, though. Guess we needed more units. Avatar, conquest map, match made battle. There is the campaign drop-in battle setting for anyone that is interested. Fair enough. Go on, well yes, a very uneven set of a whole lot versus a whole little. But let's go naval. Oh, it is the Sioux. This is purple? I always thought that was pink. Go on, let's let them, like, can we just auto a fleet? I'm not really fussed. Just want an auto fleet. I've never made an auto fleet. Well, Saga actually have the best, but I like pink, so to heck with you all. Go on, we're gonna go up against these guys. Oh wait, you can't, like... No, okay. I was thinking you can't, like, go up against traditional boats, can you? Well, that would have been mental. What are they rocking? Canrin Marus, Armored Corvette. Oh my god, the AI has gone full keel on this. Yeah, they've gone big, so we might as well go big ourselves, I guess. Could get an ironclad. Warrior class. I don't even think I've ever used that class of ship. Go on, we can't really afford them. I think we'll get one... Is it worth getting a wooden frigate in? Kind of. So, whoa, this game is worth getting. What did you mean on your Twitter post about creators? Which one? I have to refresh my mind on that one. I'm trying to think what I've said recently on Twitter. I know I sent like a massive list of like indie devs that I loved on it. Let's get a lovely armored Corvette. Should probably up these guys a bit. There we go, get that to the first circle. And we're gonna get some... Yeah, I want to get some torpedo boats, but let's just get some basic... Kaiten class and a Kanku Maru. I'm gonna go one torpedo boat and then we're just gonna build up with gunships after. Don't want to go that one too high. Too much. Go on, we can do that. That'll have to do. Right, so I've not really put much thought into what I've put in there, but we have one super expensive ship to match their super expensive ship, and then just a load of rubbish gunboats. Game on! Naval battle in Hokuriku Coast, a new map. You're looking for an RPG creator. I'm gonna have a look. Where is the old... Oh, recently, anyone interested in strategy should send in to Hooded Horse. They're smashing it lately. Basically, one of the people, actually I did an interview with them, Barely Tactical, now works over with Hooded Horse. So he's looking to make a list of creators. Yeah, for strategy and RPGs. If you're interested in looking at any of the Hooded Horse games, I'd recommend you get in touch. They're actually the people behind Theta Diem and Falling Frontier. And the reason I learned about those games was I got an email from one of the members of the team saying, hey, take a look at this. So do get in touch with Barely Tactical if you are interested. And to everyone else, check out Hooded Horse. They have some good stuff. Wood, copper, and armored Corvette, at least wood and iron. A lot of that comes down to the upgrades as well, which during the campaign is really fun, but during creation, I don't really know what to do. Because these are basic, this is just wood. This one is iron, I believe. Okay, thanks. Go on, no trouble, Mark. Also, have a chat with Barely Tactical, he's just a really nice dude. I need to move because my legs are destroyed at this point. Right. Go on. So yes, we have these lovely, lovely bars. Look at that. Look at that. Now, on this map, with them coming over here, I think we actually might be able to get a bombard pretty darn fast. So let's get these larger ships set up. Well, the AI is giving us, like, right next to each other. And our range is pretty awesome. Big ships already, hopefully getting in there. So you've got to fire broadside from your larger frigates and corvettes, whereas these gunships and torpedo boats, they're the ones that you can actually fire directly in front. Like you can, I don't think they're called chasers. I think chasers are on the back end, eh? But yeah, you have more options for firing upon the enemy for these. And this is, well, really, here is the end of our effective range. And at this point, we're just kind of hoping we hit stuff. So let's get moving over here. All of you shuffling on. Look at these lovely steamboats. I'm gonna play Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts now. Get on some of these classic ships. Pursuit cannons. Yeah, chase on the back, pursuit cannons on the front. That sounds about right. You get the option with these gunboats, but then they're super weak. So it's a bit risky sending them in. But if we're going up against these gunboats, we should be okay. They're only... yeah, they're wooden. We have a chance. Hopefully our torpedo boat can come in handy. Whoa, big damage over here. You can also declare your type, armor piercing, explosive against them. I actually want to go explosive. Because if they're wooden, it's a fair chance of damage.
The ship is on fire. It could spread, sir.
Oh no! You're on fire already? You suck. Why have I just gone armor piercing? That was a terrible idea.
Your general is under attack, sir.
Alright, let's turn to the side. We can get a... yeah. Turn back round. We're going to overheat the engines as we do. Claim a fast reload. Let's get multiple shots off. Now you can fire front and side, so you can actually have all 3 cannons firing if you set it up right. I'm not that good, so it'll probably never happen. I'm hoping this is firing over the top. Loads. Oh no!
Sir, your general is in terrible
Go
danger.
forth and hopefully make something of yourself. We want this torpedo boat to come in for a nice torpedo hit, but not guaranteeing it. Right, shuffle round. 2 down. That smoldering wreckage. Oh, it's the effects. Explosion. Oh no, that was ours! Oh no! It wasn't the torpedo boat. All is good. Let's go explosive rounds, firing into the back of... oh, that's an armor corvette. We should have gone in
It could spread, sir.
for armor piercing rounds. That one's out. Down to the last man.
Your general is under
Poor
attack,
souls.
sir.
Alright, coming back round. Not good. Coming up here. Overheat those engines. Get moving. If only there was a Total War game that was actually made to focus on the American Civil War with mechanics of 2 instead of the stuff that's an Empire Napoleon. Yeah, no, I was saying that early on that there should be American Civil War 1, particularly
Your
with...
men are withdrawing.
oh, they're out.
Your general has
Particularly with a lot of the
fallen,
controls
sir.
from
Look to
this
the
game,
man.
in particular looking at the Imperial Shogun split. Yeah, we chose poorly in our ships. They have just been massacred. But this is a good example of how awesome the naval battle looks. It's beautiful. Look at those flames. And the thing is, you don't need to improve graphically. You can do a lot better than this, but it just all comes together and it all works. And it's not super glitchy for once. They're out, mate. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's turn. Get a nice broadside there. Excellent. Armor-piercing rounds coming in. So I don't think we need to worry about anyone else. That thing's on fire. Excellent. Marvelous. Napoleon version was okay. I love Napoleon. Although I will say Napoleon naval warfare is really slow, then Empire's is super arcadey. I think this just hit that nice mix in the middle. Fire the torpedoes. We had a torpedo ship. I don't think it did anything apart from explode. Your ship's just out in like 5 seconds if you don't instantly start repairing. Yeah. It is a little bit warped. Go on, our massively not fair battles. Actually worked quite nicely there, just showing explosions, sinking. Oh, marvelous. I love this game. But there we have it. Go on, if we just bring up the campaign at the end. But I did warn this is going to be a bit of a quick one. I've got to run off, unfortunately, and try and fix all the driver updates that were going on this morning. Yep, here are all the factions then. Shogunate, the Imperial, Saga, plumbing hard. But the game is actually awesome. I love this one. You've got two main conditions to claim, which are a bit of a mick take if you're playing someone like Saga, just getting there. But I believe this was the game where they introduced the idea of if an allied faction has it, it's okay. Go on though. I'm gonna have to call it there. Audio. Well, to everyone who's stopped by, thank you very much. This has been a good little trip down memory lane, remembering how all this came together. If you are interested in seeing a full campaign, I did do one as Saga. However, best person to check for is Mr. Smart Donkey, because yeah, he just does loads of Shogun 2 stuff, mods and base games included. I'm gonna see actually just before the end, because I did say I wanted to show a battle with artillery support. See if we can get like a full artillery support for it. I can't remember if you can do that in this or not. What did they get? Got loads of light infantry, of course they did. Sure, whatever. Funds, spring, night rain, fog, time unlimited, battle realism. Let's see, modify army. Grab a general. Is there a Star Fort map? We'll have a quick look-see. I don't think you had them historically in Japan. Maybe in Shikoku, actually. They had some pretty impressive fortifications there. And the northern edge of Kyushu. But I can't see a naval... Yeah, like a naval support option. Which I suppose is a little overpowered. Go on, let's have a quick look. Satsuma. Satsuma looks like your closest. No, I don't think they have a full-blown Star Fort. Oh my days. Imagine doing it on that map, flipping heck. You just set cannon anywhere. Gatling guns. Well, go on, let's check this Satsuma map out, because this is actually a brand new one. They brought out some new stuff for Total War 2 last year, which was kind of out of the blue. Sure, and let's do the impossible. We'll mix all three elites. Grab some Yugotai, then just a whole bunch of line infantry. And, I don't know, levies. Do that for the cash. Right, let's go ahead and load this. Let's see what she looks like. Jobs are good. I can't see the start button. Excellent. I literally cannot see the start button. Ah, because they're too expensive. Really, the AI made an army and now they're too expensive. Heck with you, AI. Time for me to check out. Have a good day. Go on. Catch you in a bit, Richard. Have a good one, mate. Cheers for stopping by. We're calling it after this match anyway, because I was hoping to get a proper naval bombard in, but just don't have the option for some reason. What a full naval bombard can do on YouTube. I'd imagine that it might be a little too early for this. But I'd imagine there's like a shorts video of just destruction. If there isn't, I might have to make one. Because they're amazing. Oh, we'd be attacking. Oh, I really can't bother to fight that then, because we didn't bring any artillery with us. Right, so yeah, it's not really a star fort, but it looks like they've just added these little edges on, because normally that would be a right angle. But I think that's literally all they've done to change this map. Yeah, that's kind of it. Bit of a poor show, really. Oh well. Go on, let's grab the lot of them, all in the middle, and
The men are ready to
go climb
attack,
the wall.
sir.
Let's just see. I just climb right in the middle there. I'm curious. Will they survive? This will be the end of us. Literally. Let's see who makes it. What's their armor like? It's like 2. 2 armor. Across the board. Oh wow. They're not well defended. Just watching them getting massacred is brilliant. Might even send one of you up this hill. But actually, you know what? Go set fire to the king. There's cannons on the edges. Okay, now I see what they've added. Satsuma map. Not bad. Yeah, they've got full-blown cannons on these corners, so you actually do have something a bit more resembling a star fort now. Touché. Touché game. It's not just that, star forts have cannons embedded in their walls. If you look closely, you can see them. Other than that, yeah, they have pointing corners. Well, it's more the way that star forts are designed is to like really control the way the enemy moves around and ensure you have good lines of fire and you're resistant to the enemy's cannon. But in this one, it just looks the same as the original fortification from original Shogun 2. They've just literally added on these little outcrop bits and stuck cannons on them, which is pretty cool actually. Setting fire to that. These guys are running up. Now what's really weird is if we do win in the middle, we actually could win this by claiming the center because the AI is all on the edges. Right, coming up. Which I just find ridiculous if we ended up winning this, because we should not at all.
Ready, sir.
What's going on here? Let's see some of these glorious animations. What's that? Those cavalry sabers. I don't often get to use Royal Marines. Usually by the time that part of the game comes in, you've already won. For some reason, not explosive, just solid shot. That's what a star fort did there. Add in the cannon towers, which also have Gatling guns. By the way, you can swap between the two. Well, we'll have to have a look-see. But just for fun, this is actually been quite hilarious. If somehow this wins, I'll be amazed. I'm going to send the general into the center. If they survive, bizarre, because we'll be able to improve them around. I was expecting to get rinsed before we even made it in, so they're doing better than I thought they would. No, you can't do that, can you? Those War Marines. Very tooth. Oh, here come the levies. They're making their way in. Where's our general at? You come over yet? No, you haven't. Cheeky little chapper. Oh, we're getting smashed in the back. We have fire. Nice. Very nice. I mean, they ain't missing.
An entire unit is dead, sir.
They ain't missing at all. I was expecting a defense in this one. But Oh my days. These cannon. This is the largest blob of units you've ever seen, mate. Go play the old Total Wars. It was pretty much from Shogun 2 onward that blobs became a real issue. I suppose it did a little in Napoleon and what's it called? Empire, but typically everything was ranged, so it wasn't too much of a problem. And then in Shogun 2, when we had to go into melee, you could just see like, okay, no, it just doesn't actually work. There's no one manning this, so how are they firing cannon at us? Do you want to go man this, just so that they leave us alone? Alright, the Royal Marines have been cut down, slowly but surely. All these guys starting to come through. Could we actually be doing alright on this? Alright, that one's been claimed somehow. Because they haven't fired upon us. So we're going to set up to fire on them in the back. What the heck? See if they have marching music. Where are the Marines? You will hear drums and okay, I do think you hear flutes in this game every now and then. I think right now they're just a little more preoccupied. Oh, looks like the enemy came out at us. Fire on the levies.
Good news, sir. The enemy general is dead.
Nice. Took out the general. They're mostly Rome 2, that's why. Okay, it's so expensive campaign because they are pretty cool, and yes, the Marines use their sabers instead of katanas. I think they have different marching music, but I'm not sure. I do think they do, because I can remember hearing like some classic flutes at some points in this game. As in like Western European military marching sounds.
Unit is running from the battlefield,
They
sir.
cannot decide which way to face for some reason. Did you guys just get stuck in? There you go. Figure it out, mate. Keep that mosh pit going. And, mate, I am very sorry, but if we win this, I'm going to be very annoyed at the game. This should have ended a long time ago with them just absolutely wrecking us. Because this should all have broken. I think we're going to have to take our general in. And when the general gets smashed, hopefully that'll be the hint for everyone to be like, yeah.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Now, super susceptible to cannon, so this is probably going to wipe us. There's not many of us left anyway. Jump into it. Go on, give them a shout. Give them a boost. Excellent. Alright, they're going to stand still. And we're going to get cheeky little shots on them.
Your men are running, sir.
And that should be most of that gone. As we slowly push into the center. Taking so much advantage of just really poor AI choices right now.
Damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running,
yep,
sir.
They're out. I think we have to bring the general back to try and hold that morale. That should give them morale over the top. Then we're out of range. That's the issue. This game looks great for around a 10-year-old one. It's pretty darn good, yeah, considering this is 10 years old. Actually is impressive they managed to make this.
Your men are routing, sir.
Come on, guys. Can you, no, you can't run through when the gates are open. That would be far, far too easy. Destroy it. Bad this. Come back. Make your way back up. You guys are not sort of back. I can't decide, can you? Get on up there.
A unit is
No, you're
running
out.
from the battlefield, sir.
Nah. Go on, they did defeat us in the end, but we did way more than I thought we ever would by just sending them to the middle. Flipping heck, close defeat. 10 or 12 years old now. Well, it's the 10th anniversary of the game today. Or yesterday, I'm not too sure how the time worked. Yeah, it's still an awesome game. As you can see, there's definitely issues. But as far as Total War goes, it is one of my favorites. And it's just awesome. But I'll have to do, go on. We've played a little bit of a campaign on Legendary, so you got to see how rough it can get. And yeah, it's got Naval Combat. The Naval Combat's good. Sieges, if you're attacking, bring a lot of cannon and don't fight it, auto-resolve. But if you're playing defensively, you can do a heck of a lot. It's just such a good game. Well, that'll have to do for today though, because my legs are dying and I need to move. Seriously, this chair is so uncomfortable. Go on, well, thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. Nice little chinwag today. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Well, until then, as always, peace out.